Hi everyone, I'm Vicki.
And I'm Mark.
And we're Avante Avenue, and we are excited to bring to you our new
Toy?
Yeah, I guess you could call it a new toy. It's an air pillow machine. And I've been wanting one for how many years now?
2 or 3?
At least. And Mark is going to set it up and show you all the pieces and parts that came with it and test it out, right?
Yeah.
But before we do that, I just want to tell you that I have been ordering air pillows off of our Amazon affiliate links for at least 2.5 years.
At least.
And it finally just came time to crunch the numbers and realize that the time is now. And honestly, we were just sitting here crunching some numbers. In the last 2.5 years, I have spent $379 and I have purchased over 6,900 air pillows. So yeah, I think it's time. I think it was the right time. What do you think?
Probably past time.
Yeah, I think you were a naysayer in the beginning.
Yeah, originally I couldn't see the need to do it. I thought it was going to be too expensive. I thought the machine was going to be too large and cumbersome to deal with, and neither one of those are true.
As you can see behind us here, we sell and ship a lot of we sell and ship a lot of glassware and fragile items. And so when I tried the air pillows in my packing, I just fell in love with them, and I kept ordering them, and it just, as I said, finally got to the point that it just made sense to purchase an air pillow machine. With that said, as prices go up due to shipping costs, it really became a no-brainer to invest in the air pillow machine. I think that's kind of what brought you around too, Mark.
Yeah, I think so. It's just becoming more and more expensive to buy these things.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about dimensional weight, but the cost of our shipping supplies from air pillows to bubble cushioning wrap has gone up because the USPS, if you're shipping USPS, which a lot of these companies do, it's by dimensional weight, which isn't the actual weight of the lightweight item like air pillows. They're charging shipping on the dimensions. And of course, air pillows, my rolls kind of came in about like that. And they were charging by the height and the length, and prices have gone up. And we're going to tell you later in the video what the current price is of those air pillows compared to having your own air pillow machine. So let's head out to the garage and get that box opened and see what we've got. And Mark's going to walk you through it.
All right, let's get it cut open and out of the box and see what we have here. And this is the box with the 2 rolls of film. Now that we have it unboxed, let's take a look at what we've got here. We have some parts in bags, we've got instructions, so let's figure out how to put it together. Okay, we're checking the contents to make sure we have everything. So on the list here, we've got the air cushion machine. This is the film roll holder, the power plug, the support, the high temperature adhesive tape, belts, blades, guide bar, hexagon spanners, otherwise known as Allen wrenches or hex keys, and the user manual.
And the technical specs?
This is what they call their model A2. It uses about 200 watts of electricity. It works on 110, and it weighs about 8 kilograms, is about almost 18 pounds. All right, we're going to start assembling the machine. And the first thing we're supposed to do is use the hexagon wrench and remove these 2 screws. And we're going to use those to install this brace. It's a little tricky getting this bottom one started. Okay, we finally got the screws tightened and the support is stable. Next, we're going to install the guide bars, which are these 2 rods. According to the picture, the short guide bar goes in the inside hole, and the long one goes to the outside hole.
Now, are the holes in the guide bars supposed to be facing a certain direction?
It does not say anything about the holes in the guide bar. I've decided to add a little extra step that they don't show here. I'm going to use one of the hexagon wrenches and use that hole to tighten the rods a little tighter to make sure they don't come out. This part here on the parts list was called the film roll holder. And if you look there on the diagram, on the photograph, that's the film roll holder. But back here, it's talking about it as the material bar. And I'm supposed to take one of these wrenches and insert through this hole and somehow use that wrench to turn the material bar into the machine. I think it's just to give you some leverage to make sure it's tight.
But it has to spin at the same time because it's a roller. It's a rolling bar for the, film.
All right, I understand now. The reason why we had to put this wrench through here is the center of this bar, this roller, is free. I wouldn't have been able to just turn this on like this without having that center, the core, locked in place with the wrench. So now we're all tight. Okay, the issue here is that the center of this material bar is free spinning. And if I tried to turn that in here just from the outside, it's not going to turn in. So by putting this key through the hole,
you had to line that up to find the hole.
You got to line up the hole. Now the outside and the inside are locked together, and I can go ahead and turn this in. I just have to make sure that as I spin around there, the hex wrench doesn't fall out. Now I can give it a nice snug, and when I take the key out, the film roll holder or material bar, whatever you want to call it, is on. Okay, the next thing it says is find the power cord. And there it is. Connect and electrify and check the red light for connection. So the power cord plugs into this end. It only plugs in one way. It's a shaped plug. So that goes there. And the power is over here. It's hard to see, but can you see in my hand there that the red light's on?
No, it doesn't look like it's on. Oh, it's off, isn't it? So you have to turn it on. There you go. Now I see.
Okay.
That's off. Turn it on. There you go. Now I see the red light.
Below the technical specs, you see all the keypad functions. Okay, the keypad functions before we install the roll of air pillow film. We have a slow speed and a high speed. We've got arrow up and arrow down. This increases the temperature and this decreases the temperature. And this increases the air, the fan putting air into the pillows, and this decreases the air. This is they call it the enter button. This is for, I think, for loading the material. And this is the stop button. It stops the machine from functioning. I have a page here of suggested settings. He's suggesting that we use the heat 9 setting, air 2, and the speed high. All right, we're ready to load the film. As you can see, this is not going to fit into that hole. So these little plugs have to be removed. They're for shipping or something.
And this is the film to make 4x8 pillows.
And the roll has a label, a tape label that says machine this way. So you wouldn't put it on this direction. You would put it on with the arrow pointing toward the machine. Now, these little tabs right here are to hold the roll tight on the spool here. So I have to give it a shove to get it to go all the way on. Now we're going to peel this tape, and the bag has to, or the film has to go between the rollers, and then this little...
Can we turn this a little more? There we go, that's better.
This little corner of the bag of the film is open, and you've got to get that, it's a little tricky, you've got to get this to go over the air nozzle.
Of course, it'd be easier if I wasn't in your way. Starting.
All right.
Let me zoom in on that, just to show them. Right there in the top left here.
Now we're supposed to pull this in till it makes contact with the belts up in here. Okay. I have to have the machine turned on.
So it's between the two belts right now.
It's between the belts. I'm going to turn the machine on, and it says to press the in button and pull the films at the same time. So let's see what happens. Okay.
And then we have to get our settings.
I think we're loaded.
And the settings are supposed to be...
The temperature's supposed to be 9.
Air.
The air
2, only
should
2.
be on 2.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry for this. We want it just to come out right, so.
And we're supposed to be on high speed.
Can you push that? Okay, I hear it. Now, it's starting. Oh my gosh!
And
we have
air
pillows. Is that a woohoo? You know, I want to get the air pillows that I've been buying from this same company off of Amazon, and I want to compare it and see how it feels. So I went and grabbed some of the air pillows that I received from my Amazon affiliate link, which is in the description below. So you can always buy the air pillows already inflated, but this video is about our investment into our air defender machine. So Mark, how does this compare?
Size-wise, length and width, it's
Yeah,
the same.
Yeah.
But as far as the air pressure, this might be just a little bit softer, not much. They're pretty close.
I have had these for probably a month or so, and so, you know, that might be affecting it. And do know that you're going to have an occasional pillow that doesn't inflate. And even if you buy them already inflated, if you buy them filled from our affiliate links, do know that you'll receive a few extra because sometimes you'll have a flattened air pillow. It just kind of happens. So I'd say this feels pretty good. Let me just put my hand here and here. Actually, put both hands on the same time, Mark, and see how it feels.
They're pretty similar.
It should be, because that is the setting that he would use, and that's the setting he instructed us to do.
Isn't this the machine that our supplier uses to make what we buy?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So now that we've shown you all the pieces and parts and how to set it up, we're going to move this into our eBay area and see if we can find a place to put it, see if it works. But before we do that, Mark's going to tear it off here.
Yeah, we're just going to...
They're perforated.
Right there. I'm going to leave one on there to continue the next batch.
I'll carry these and you bring the machine, please.
Okay.
Well, this is our setup. We have a 2x4 table. I do have a tablecloth on it, so we put a wood board underneath it, you know, because of the heat, the temperature issue. I have a tub. This is just from a some kind of filing rack we had, some kind of for hanging file folders. I have that to the side, so any kind of tub would work, or a box. And we're going to test it out again. We're not sure if it retained the settings. We'll find out after we turn it on. So I just come over here, turn it on. I don't think we have to preheat it or anything. Let's see, the settings are supposed to be what? 9 and 2. It kept the settings.
And you just push the highs.
High is on, I think. And does it just start then? I forget. No, I have to hit. Oh, here it goes.
There it goes.
Right into my tub. This is so cool. I have waited for years for this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's okay. Yeah, stop. Yes, I have absolutely. Haven't I, Mark, been talking about this for a long time? I mean, I'm so excited. And yes, I see there's one that's not inflated too well. We ran some more, and I decided to start twirling it here as it was coming out to fill my tub so they'd be side by side. I do have about 11 air pillows that did not inflate properly. We're not quite sure. You know, we did this like 3 or 4 times now. We're not sure if we should have preheated it a little bit. I think next time I will let it just be on for a little bit.
The instructions didn't say anything about preheating, but it seemed to work better the second round after it was sitting on.
Yeah, warmed up a little bit.
In the instruction manual, I also found directions for how to do belt replacement. In the materials, the parts list at the very beginning had these belts listed. So these are replacement belts in case those wear out. And there's also instructions for doing blade replacement. And here's blades in this box. My question is, what do the blades do? Even looking through this, there's instructions for taking things apart and opening it up and replacing the blade. There's no cutoffs. There's nothing, there's no scraps left when the machine runs. So I'm not sure what that blade is doing.
I don't know. Maybe we can make a phone call about that one. We did get 2 rolls of film with it. I think it's 1,000 per roll. And then I decided to put the Air Defender instructions and parts in an envelope that I'll probably store right here beside the air pillows so we know where it is. So there you go. There's a few things we'd like to share with you, and that is when I started buying the air pillows, the pre-inflated air pillows, they cost about 5 cents each. And then they went to 6 cents, and this year they went to 7 cents. Well, they've gone up a little more now. At the time of this video, it's actually November of 23. And we just checked the price of the air pillows, the pre-inflated air pillows, and they're going for about 13 cents an air pillow. Again, they were 5 cents when I started buying them, and now they're at 13 cents per air pillow. And
that increase in price is due to the dim weight that she mentioned earlier.
Yeah. The shipping cost, because, you know, of course it's quote unquote free shipping, and we all know it's actually built in. With that said, the current price of the Air Defender pillow machine is $299.95 with our Amazon affiliate link. It comes with 2 rolls of film. Do you want to tell them about that, Mark?
The rolls are 1,000 feet long, and each roll makes 3,000 pillows.
As we know, not every single one is going to inflate just the way it is, and we haven't figured out why, other than I do believe that it helps to let it warm up. Even though it doesn't say that in the instructions, I do think it helps to let the machine warm up a couple of minutes, maybe 3 minutes at the most.
I found that looking at some of the pillows that didn't inflate or were deflating, the edge didn't seal correctly. So I think, as we said, that's probably due to the machine not being hot enough. And
let it warm up for a couple of minutes. We have a few more numbers that we've crunched here. In a perfect world, it makes 6,000 air pillows. That averages out to about 5 cents per air pillow. But Mark, you figured out something. At today's price of buying the air pillows already inflated.
Those 6,000 air pillows at today's price of 13 cents a pillow would cost you $780 to buy.
Again, we're talking about pre-inflated air pillows that you buy, ready to use.
But then when you reorder another roll of film, another 1,000-foot roll that makes 3,000 air pillows, it comes out to less than a penny per pillow.
I like that
since
number.
You already have the machine.
Yeah, I like that number. So you have to decide for yourself. My first recommendation for you is to order some pre-inflated air pillows and give them a try and see how you like them. See how it works for the items that you ship. After that, you'll have to decide for yourself if it's worth the investment. I honestly think we could have bought this last year.
If you're going to be in this business for the long haul of shipping fragile items and air pillows are what you're going to plan on using, then it's going to be well worth your while in the long run to invest in one of these machines.
It doesn't take the place of bubble cushioning wrap completely. I use both. I wrap the item in bubble wrap, and then I use air pillows for cushioning on the bottom and around the sides. And sometimes I'll even put a single one in a padded envelope. So if you're interested, I suggest you buy some already inflated air pillows at, $8.95 for 60 of them, about 15 cents each. Currently $14.95 for 120 of them. That's 13 cents each. Give them a try and decide from there. This may not be for everyone, but I can tell you, I love it. It's fantastic. And you'll see in my pack and ship videos, yes, I do pack and ship videos. In fact, I'll put a link for the playlist at the end of this video where I have probably well over 100 now pack and ship videos, plus my what sold and how I packed it videos. You're going to see that I use air pillows all the time. So if you check out those videos, you'll see all the various ways that I've used the air pillows. I mean, like I said, I love it. I love it.
And on top of that, it's pretty cool to watch the machine work.
Yes, it is. And it's really not even very noisy. I'm looking at it over here. It's not very noisy at all. We hope you found this video helpful. You'll find the links in the description below this video. They are affiliate links, Amazon affiliate links. We do get paid a few cents per dollar, and we appreciate your support of our channel. And anything else you want to say, Mark?
Putting me on the spot, huh?
Yeah.
No, I just think everyone's going to have to decide for themselves whether this is the thing for them. We've taken too long to figure it out.
Too long meaning too long before we made the investment.
Made it too long before we made the investment into buying the machine.
Yep. If you like this video, well,
give us a like and a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
Like and thumbs up is the same thing.
I know. And subscribe.
And subscribe.
And comment. Comment.
Don't point that thing at me like that.
Comment. Thanks for watching. I'm Vicki.
And I'm Mark.
We're Avante Avenue, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, here it goes.
There you go.
Right into my tub. This is so cool. I have waited for years for this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's